Get my cup of tea going, and we can begin. Tea, and then ready for later. Chat, good evening, hello, good to see you. It's me once again, your boy Hammy Danny, or shall we say, the hands and torso of Hammy Danny. Of course, you all know me, I'm Danny, and the little dude in the corner is, of course, Hammy. And yeah, we are following on from yesterday's first stream. As you recall, yesterday, if those of you who were there, if not, you can still catch up on it. We were putting together the brand new Aeldari line, of which we acquired, of course, the models you see before you, the 4 Phoenix Lords, of which we have one new one, and the other 3 are, of course, revamped versions from old models that were over 20 years old. So at last, I mean, we got them put together yesterday. We had a little trouble with the first one, but that's because it was the trickiest of the lot to do. But that's okay. Hold on a second, chat. It almost seems like... Huh, that's weird. Oh, I've just got to fix something here, chat. For some reason, the thing's not updated itself. Come on. Select the stream manager, thank you very much. I completely did not notice that. Oh, you love these things some days. You tell it what it's going to be, and then it decides, oh, you know what, we're not going to be like that, we're just going to do something completely else. So let me just correct my stream info, which seems to be completely wrong at the minute. If the thing would update itself, thank you very much. There we go. It's funny, I had this completely set up before we went live, and for some reason, because I'm using Prism Live Studio, it completely erases everything that I do. So thanks a lot for that, stream. There we go, that's updated. Let me marker, there we go. Okay, back. Okay, we're fixed, chat. That should be all fixed up now, hopefully. So yes, as I was saying from yesterday, quick cup of swig of my tea because I've got a dry throat. From yesterday, we put the Phoenix Lords together, and here they are. And from yesterday, and literally after I ended stream, I got them prepped and I got them base painted. So these are obviously base sprayed. We have our Simon, and he's been done in grey, as you can see. This is the standard grey that you can get your hands on. This is the common colour that you're going to want for a lot of these figures. I find this to be a good neutral colour for many of these. As you can see, he looks absolutely wonderful. So he's completely covered, so he's ready. So he's based and ready. Baharoff I also did in the same, and again this was the model that really stood out for me with his awesome wings and his jumping pose, which looks fantastic. Lycus, who was the first one I did and was the biggest pain of the lot because of her jumping off that out of the warp on that web-like pattern, but thankfully once it glued into place it was fine. And of course the base spray has helped to lock it all into place as well. And the only one out of the three that has not got the grey sear paint, which is the base one, Fugan of the Fire Dragons, he's been done in Wraith Bone, so it's a much more lighter kind of bone cream kind of like colour. And the reason we wanted him in Wraith Bone is because he has among the lightest of the armour, being that it's a fiery orange, and to get it to really pop we need a much more lighter spray. So I based him in Wraith Bone all over, and he has been nicely covered. So the Phoenix Lords are pretty much ready to go. They are ready to move on to the next part in the future, which is obviously getting them painted up, and I have a few ways of doing that. But the Phoenix Lords, that was yesterday. We've done that, so it's time to move on to the next part, which is of course the Aspect Warriors themselves, of which of course we have 3 packets of 6. We have of course the Swooping Hawks, the Warp Spiders, and the Fire Dragons. Now I know very well that I am missing 2 of the Phoenix Lords that are available. There are technically 3 Phoenix Lords, but the third one has not had an update and is not officially in the Codex. I took the liberty of checking the Codex the other night. I read through it all to get the idea of how all the models now work, because they've changed quite a bit around, including putting the Drukhari in there under a different name. Another swiggy tea. But the one thing to note about a lot of these, like I said, so there are 6 full Phoenix Lords in total in miniature form, of which I'm only missing 2 of them, so I'll probably see about getting them in the future. But in the meantime, and of course they need their Aspect Warriors. I have 2 sets of Aspect Warriors already done, which is the Howling Banshees and the Striking Scorpions. The Striking Scorpions are the ones that are missing a proper model for their, for their Aspect Warriors. The Howling Banshees I've already pre-painted, and they are all ready to go. They just need their Phoenix Lord Jinzar, which obviously I do not yet have. But to give you an idea of what a Howling Banshee is, let me grab their X-Arch, which I've already painted in advance to show you. So this here is a X-Arch of the Howling Banshees, which I've pre-painted as she wields her dual blades, her awesome hair, her Banshee mask, and her Wraith Bone armour. And one of my dogs is going completely bananas behind me. Yeah, so you can see everything. So obviously it's just a case of me eventually getting my hands on their Phoenix Lord in the foreseeable future, which I will plan to do alongside the Dark Reapers and their Phoenix Lord, who looks absolutely baller. But today we're not talking about them, we're doing these guys. So let's get started with the Swooping Hawks, because again I had such fun building their Phoenix Lord Baharoth yesterday. I said I want to get these guys done first. These are the ones that are really popping for me, because come on, look at the wings on them. This is going to be such a fun build. So I've already removed the plastic in advance. It's really a case of now popping them open, getting the spruce out, and we will begin. So what have we got in here then? Okay, we have 2 sets of spruce, one much smaller base plate, which is obviously for their Aspect Shrine piece, 5 of the bases for the Hawks. Empty that box out and put that over here. A nice FUD. Ooh, very nice. We have of course the transfers, as you can clearly see, which we're not going to worry about right now. Put them over here. Cough, cough. Of course, we have the manual, which we're going to need. So obviously we're going to paint the X-Arch as the main one. And of course we have the Hawks themselves. So let me just quickly check this. Drink. Yep. So the X-Arch can be made in 3 different ways apparently. That's nice to know. And he could also be done as a regular member. You don't need an X-Arch, but we're going to have an X-Arch. Let's just see everything here. Okay. Pretty simple really. Yeah. Cakewalk really. And make sure that we cover absolutely everything here. And they can be done in nice. Yep. And you can do them helmeted or unhelmeted if you so choose. I might do one without one or two without their helmets. In fact, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll do 2 of them. I'll do 3 of them with their helmets on, including the X-Arch, and 2 of them without their helmets. Just so that it's a bit of variety to divide up a little bit. Okay. Okay. So let's do this thing. Make sure I don't bump the camera too much. So the first thing I'm going to do before anything else, I'm going to remove this, which is the shrine token part. And I'm actually just going to get that piece, which is actually the piece you're supposed to do at the end, done and out of the way immediately. So snip, snip, which is this little piece here. So this is obviously the aspect shrine token itself. So once I get this piece out of the way and done, we don't have to worry about it, it's just done, it's out of the way. So glue on the bottom. Hopefully I've got enough glue to get me through today. And we will then apply some on the middle of the base itself, like that. So there we go. That can now dry. Really try not to drop anything with my big fat clumsy fingers. Okay. Don't need to do that up, don't know what I'm doing. So let's begin properly. So we need, I will remove these. Okay. Put the bases over here, and let's get started. 1, and just like the one from yesterday, it's nice to see that the actual connecting base, they're already connected to their bases from their legs and their lower torso, so that's nice. Makes it easier to remove them and obviously get them prepped and ready to go. And if anyone's got any favourites in the Warhammer, let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. That's the one thing that gets me about some of these sets, when they spread like all of the individual parts you got to cut away across like multiple. They're like one here, there's two, there's three, there's four. It's like that. It's like, why do that? Why spread them out so blooming much? It's like that just makes it more difficult. It's like yesterday, little dip dabs here and there, just enough to cover, and slot that onto there, like so. Come on, don't be a little hooligan. No, there's a bit of glue on there, but that shouldn't be enough that you can't stick together. And there's no spruce getting in the way, so that's not an excuse either. Leg on. So he's literally just jumping like that. Look at that, he's not even glued down, he's standing up nicely. Obviously it won't be for too long, but that's okay. So we have 4. And we'll place them easy so we know where they are. So 4. Where is part 5? Here's 5, which is, oh boy, these parts are getting small. Small, teeny weeny little parts. And 6. 6 being, of course, the jump pack, I guess. Let me flip the page and have a look. So 8 and 7, obviously. And we'll get on with that in a minute. Just want to make sure everything dries up nicely before anything else. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we take we can continue and we can carry on. So much like yesterday, a little bit of here, a little bit of glue there, just enough to cover that, and we apply the belt strap with the grenades on there. Yep, like so. Oh boy. Oh, I see, yep, okay. Make sure I knew the right location to put this piece on. That's why I like to check everywhere on the model before I try gluing anything down. So that way we get the exact location pretty much spot on. So there we go. So that's his leg parts on, like so. Place that down, and now I'm gonna glue on his backpack, a little bit on the back there, and it should just clip right into place. There we go. Nice. So let that dry a minute. In fact, let me face him towards me so I can see where the next pieces need to go. And we can flip the page to the next one. So 7, 8. So 7 on his right and 8 on his left. One there. Clip, clip, snip, snip, snip. Nice. There we go. So those are the wings. And now we need to get, well, the next parts is, let's just check here. Hmm. 15, 16, 17. So he's $15. 16, which is the sword. Where is that? Here it is, I see it. Well, at least they put the this close by to the others, thank goodness. And finally 17, which is the head. Where is the head? Where is the head? Ah, here it is. With a banner like tassel flying from the back. Yep, letting you know this is the X-Arch of the group. Nice. Lovely. Oh, sorry about that, chat. Oh, ever since this afternoon I've had a tickly throat. Hope I'm not coming down with something. Nah, I'll be alright. Okay. Okay. Now for the wings. I'll do them one at a time, just to be safe, because I don't want to risk me sticking them on and them not officially sticking into place properly. So there's one. We'll let that dry on for a minute, because I don't want to make the same mistakes I did the other day, where I started, like when I did with when I was doing the model, and I didn't let the glue settle in places and it just caused problems. So we are not doing that. No hecking way. Hang on, let me count this up in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, many of these guys are there? Hang on, that can't be right. Can't be right. What am I doing? Let me see if I've got this right. Interesting. Well, let me jump to let me read this properly, chat, first before I carry on. Let me read this. Okay, so it's 2322, yeah. 6970. $46.70 and $35.53. Huh. Yeah, that's got to be right. Yeah, okay. The one directly after the X-Arch, which is shown in the thing, I think that's probably, it's based on another piece of the X-Arch build, so I'm actually going to try and skip that one, because there won't be enough base plates for it. But if there's actually enough pieces after all this is put together to actually assemble it, it would essentially mean that this set, when it says 6 models, it technically has 7. That's my interpretation, but I could be absolutely wrong there. So what I'm going to do is 23 on here. Let me just check. Is there a 23? I don't think so. Let me go over here. I'm going to actually cut 23 out now, wherever it is, 22, 23. I'm going to cut them out now. I'm actually going to just get that torso stuck together. So then I can move on to the next part. 22, 23. I'm going to check my spruce as I'm cutting free, so we don't run into any, like mould together problems, which we don't want. Which I think, here's a bit of a problem. Let me try and snip that loose a little bit there. Hey boy. Yep. Where's the get rid of the mould lines. Right, mould line gone. Apply the glue. And glue that piece into place. Go into place, you stupid. There we are. There. 24, which is oh, well, at least this particular one puts all the pieces together in roughly the same place. Funny that I didn't do it in the last one. 24 and 25, which is these thingly bits and bobs. Where's 25? Oh, it is. Yeah, if I put the pieces roughly in the same area with it where it's supposed to go, it will make it much easier when it comes to putting it together. Okay, let's do just that for the time being. And again, these guys have alternate builds really. So for alternate build 1, you can apply, either have him just holding his gun in one arm with one arm outstretched, or have him holding the gun in both arms. Cool. Pardon me. leg in, leg out. Right, that's wings now locked in place. So now apply the next amount of glue, and we will glue the next wings to this one, like so. There we go. So he's got both his wings up. Let them dry into place, and then we can put both his arms, his legs, his arms on, and then his head, and then we can glue the X-arch straight to the base. And I think the boys want to go out for wheeze, so I'm just going to do that one out. Wheeze? Wheeze? Come on. Go on. You get wet. Awful weather over here at the minute. Awful. Ugh. Nice. One problem when it comes to sorry, doing models like this. Okay, let's cut these next set of wings off. So 28 on the left, 27 on the right, and that's of course their left where they're facing, not my left. Yes. In fact, should I just glue them straight onto the thing like I did yesterday? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm just going to glue the wings straight onto the pack itself in advance. That way it's all done in one and it can just be easily assembled. So that works better for me. It's just a case really of choosing how I want him to be holding his gun, really. Holding it with both hands or one hand? I'm probably going to do two-handed for this one. So that would be 29 and 30. Where's 30? Oh, here it is. 29, 30, and then you just need to cut away the helmet, which is, okay, this one's going to be a helmeted one, so it'll be 33 on the box. Where is 33? Here it is. Nice. So that's all the parts for this standalone number. Easy. Easy peasy. So let's move on to the arms of this guy. We'll do the sword arm first. Let me just make sure I've got the position we want to have that arm in. Glue, glue, glue. Dabby, dabby, dabby. And there we go. Is that on properly? Yep. So the arm is like slightly to the side. I'm actually usually holding it a bit further downwards. You might be holding it a bit downwards. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, so he's holding it to the side. Like I'm coming at you sideways, like that. And then we have the other arm. Again, a little bit glue. Doesn't matter if it seems a bit overly shiny because of the glue, that's fine. Once it dries in place, it won't be a problem, because obviously once you base these models, yeah, I mean, you're not going to notice the glue, it will just disappear. Make sure I got that arm on properly. Which it's not on properly. Hold on. Finicky fat hands. There we are. In fact, let me use this part just to help. There we go. I'll lay him back down and let the arms dry into place, and then we can pop the head on and then put him on the base. Let the dogs back in. Come on. Nice. In the meantime, let's get back to this one. Here we go. Let's apply the next set of glue to this wing here. There we go. It's both his wings on, lay them down. I will also apply his belt and the ornaments on it. Again, just a tiny wee bit, and just line the belt up with the knobbly bits on the front and the back. Easy peasy. So the gun arm is, oh, that's handy, there's actually little knobbly bits to help you line it up. That's good. That's important. That will help the gun arm once we go to put that on. Let them glue on a little bit more. Yeah, what else is there? Here. 69 and 70 would be next, so let me cut that loose. Wait, behave. Quiet down. Stop teasing each other. There we go. And 70. What happened there? Camera went a bit dark. Unusual. Right we go. torso done, and that one went by a lot better than the others, but that's just because I was going at it from a different angle than the last time, because I think that's where I was going wrong. So I was trying to put it on one angle and I was looking at it completely the wrong way, and I'm like, oh no, what have I done wrong? And I've just realised I've finished drinking my tea. Oh dear. Oh well, that's alright. Glue on the joint socket around the edge and a little bit on the inside. Just slot. There we go. Another. So like, oh I see. Yeah, the leg on this one is kind of overarching the back leg there. I think this is going to be one of the ones that I'm going to actually have without the helmet for the third one. So what I'll do is I'll do X Arch, which is obviously helmeted. This second one also helmeted. Third one not helmeted. Fourth one helmeted. Fifth one not helmeted. So I'll do it that way, just to make them stand out a bit more. And I've just realised I think the lighting's gone a bit weird. Hold on chat, I think I know what's wrong with the lighting. There we go. Much better. Lighting is much better now. I'm going to prep a can of Diet Coke in advance. Calm down you lot. And actually with that extra bit of light I can actually see much better now. So, and I'm pretty sure you can all see much better as well. So excellent. Let's quickly double check how I want this helmet to go, what direction he wants to be looking. So I know what I'm doing. Okay. So the helmet literally just goes, yeah, like that. Okay, that's fine. So glue into the head joint socket point. Decent amount, not too much, but just enough. There we go. Make sure I've got his head in the right area so he knows where we're looking. Lovely jubbly. There we go, chat. Look at that. Make sure I got the angle right so you can see. Look at that. Focus, there you go. Awesome. That is the Swooping Hawks X Arch, which is basically the squad leader, the more senior member. Apply glue to the base and apply to the base that they're on itself. There we go. One. That is the first of the Swooping Hawks done. So let's move him over here to finish drying off with the with his banner. Well, the aspect shrine piece. Oh, excuse me. Right. Now we do the backpack for this one. Apply that to the model. Bit of glue again. Pick up and slot into place, like so. Let that dry on now, and we will continue with the other one. Where was I? So 72, 72, 73, and much like the last one, obviously we will do the wings. We will glue the wings into place first, so at least that way that's out of the way. Glue the wings to the pack first, then glue the pack on. That way the wings are locked into place properly. You don't have to worry about them falling off. Might add a little bit of extra weight when you glue them to the model, but hey, at least it's all done in one go. Saves you titting around, as they say. Right, where's what was the 72? Oh yeah, 72, which is a little satchel with grenades on it. A little satchel with grenades, which is going to go onto this side of the model, right there. Easy, easy peasy. Once again, a little bit of glue, just enough to get to that. I kind of wish I had a smaller glue brush, but you can't always have what you want. Just like how I wish I had smaller fingers for some of these smaller parts, but that's okay, because I can make it work. I can make it work. And my girl's being a greedy guts in the corner now, munching away at all of the dog food. Save some for the boys, girl. Better. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, that's right, the arms. So, how do I want to do this then? Because the arm needs to be... Do you know what? I think what I'll do, let me just see. Yeah, that might be the best way around it. I'm going to glue the arm on first, then I will glue both the arms on together. This is the one part of these models that always is the part that kind of infuriates me. It's when you have to connect the arms together. It's like, oh yeah, you got to get the arm width right and all that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go. So that should be both the arms. I'll let it dry mostly, just to savour a little bit, and then we slide it into place. So a little bit of extra spruce on these bits, making these awkward knobbly bits. So let's just take the very tip and just snip them away. There we go. Nice and clean. Good stuff. The helmet will be ready to go shortly. And let me just check what arms I want to do, because I want to do the one-armed version. So 78 and 79, because this one's going to be holding his rifle upwards. And this one is also going to be helmetless. So 79, where is number 79? There it is. Nice. And he is, what's his 81. I see, here it is. This one's got quite a crazy looking mohawk at the back. There we go. So that's all the parts for the third one. All pretty much clipped off and ready to assemble when it's time. Cool. Okay, don't know what I'm doing there. So, glue to the arm joint sockets now, and now comes the part which I'm not looking forward to. I've got to slide the arms into the joint sockets. There we go. Oh, much better. So simple. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'll have him aiming it upwards a little bit. Oh, this elm is not in place. Bring it up a bit more. Across. I want to make sure that the arms and elbows, the arms are locked in place properly. So we don't want this to look awkward. That's the one thing I do not want with models, is for them to look out of place and awkward. There we go. Nice. So standing, he looks like that. That's alright. Yeah, that's a good position. And I will go straight in to the helmet. I want him to be looking in the direction that he is pointing his rifle. So pretty much looking almost exactly the same, looking in the same direction as the X-arch. That's okay. Make sure I get enough glue on there. There we go. And glue this piece into place. And there is our second one. Should just get that into focus. Get it focused, please, camera. Camera. Are you going to focus? Or are you not going to focus, camera? Let me see. Come on. Bring it closer. No? Come on, camera. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's because it's so bright it can't actually focus in properly. Oh, there we go. Really? Okay. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Ah, there it is. Okay. Gotta put my hand in the way. Now I know what I'm doing. So there we have it. There's our second swooping hawk. Nice. Okay, so use my hand, right, just to show you all the details. In fact, did you guys see the details properly on these ones? Let me check. Here's Baharoff again. Oh, look at that, look. Baharoff pops into place properly. I didn't even need to put my hand behind him. And maybe it's because it's a much lighter colour. And he takes up more screen. Okay. That's okay. Right. Back to the second one. Sorry, this is not the second one, this is the third one, Danny. On to the third. Yep. shrimp pack of wings in place, let that dry up, and as that part dries we can move on to the next one, which will be, where are we? I've completely lost track of where we are. Hang on. Where am I? Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's 46 and 47. Here they are. Six, 47. Thankfully, once again, both close together, which makes this so much more easier. Interesting. So apparently only the first three had a unique pose. Should have noticed that first time. Oh yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Once again, there's a little bit of spruce extra in the joint. You always want to make sure you remove that before we start gluing anything together, or it's just going to get in the way. Nice. Once again, glue onto the appropriate parts. Oh, plenty to go. There we are. $48. If I'm seeing the things wrong here, or this set actually does make more swooping hawks than is necessary. Huh. Well, we'll see after this is done. I mean, if it does make more, then I'm going to need to find myself an extra piece of you mean one of these? And 50. Oh, okay, so this one actually has a slightly different weapon depending on which one you want. Okay. Wait, is that a different weapon or is it a different position of the weapon? No, it's the same weapon, just different position. Fair enough. Yeah, so it's 53 or 54. 54 now. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's 55, 56. Intriguing. Well, check if there are any difference between them. There is no difference. I think it's just the position of the gun in question is what changes. Fair enough. Again, I'm just going to cut all these parts out straight away, so at least that way they're done and they are ready to go. Pardon me. Yep, and 57 as the helmet. Okay. So really, that just shows all like the extra. That's just all extra right there. What's left over now? Fair enough. I'll put that piece there. So the last one's on here, but technically, as you can see, there's enough for two. Or is there? Hang on. Is there enough for two? Let me just check this. Oh no, there isn't. Okay, because there's only one more of these jump pack pieces. So, well, it looks like there's enough for two. There's actually not. That's cheeky, but fair enough. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Oh well, that's fine. Where was I? Oh yeah. Backpack. Much like the last one, we got to glue the wings onto the jump pack, like before. Glue the wings to the jump pack. One at a time, like before. Glue the leg onto him, on his leg, and there we go. Leg on, good. Nice. Cool. There we go. And while I'm at it, I'm going to now glue the jump pack to this model here. Yep, there we go. Let that glue into place. And then I just need to do the arms for this one. Smooth that out a bit. Lovely. You know what, I'm going to ask you a question in chat. Alright. Now you can go in, mate. There you go. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, that's still going on, of course. $35 So the last one would be 35. So I'll get that cut out now. 35, 36, 37. $39. Yeah, I'm just cutting these parts out in advance so that's where they are taken care of. 41.40. Okay. Yeah. Could you stop farting, dog? I'm not even joking, chat. They come past, they walked past and farted right next to me. Don't give me that look, you know what you did. One wing dries, another's dried, let's apply the second wing to this one. Bless you, girl. There we go, second wing on. Has this one dried? Yes it has, okay. Once again, just check how this one wants to be set up. Yep. So one arm up, one arm down. Yeah, easy. Easy piddle. Easy as piddle. Glue arm in a downward motion. Hold on a minute, wait, before I put that on. This one's got a little bit of excess spruce that's kind of distracting. Cut that away. Just jolting out there like a lump. A disgusting tumor-like growth which we don't want. More of. Boy, we've got one of these problems again. There we go, okay. That's okay. spruce on the joining part again, that's overlapping. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Glue. There the hell it is. And again, this is one without a helmet. Lovely jubbly. Glue to the base. There we go. And there's another model all done up. Yeah, I don't always have to put the connecting base parts directly in the middle. I can angle them back just a little bit so that when they're leaping off it's like they're literally leaping towards it. There they go. Okay, I'm going to apply glue to parts, the 5th character now. Glue the torso glue the torso together. There we go. Joining part there. And I will also glue second wing onto 5. That's weird. What's happened here? Something weird's going on here. Oh, I forgot to say there's excess spruce here. I wonder it wasn't connecting properly. Always check for the extra bits of spruce that might be getting in the way. We check that. There we are, okay. Come on. No, don't you do that. Don't slide, oh god. There we go. There we go, okay. Well, that one was on as a botch. We don't want botch jobs. Glue the grenades to this one, which is this little piece here, like so. Hey madman, welcome on in. Yes, we're doing Warhammer minis. This is the brand new Aeldari range. So the Aeldari got a new update, which includes the new aspect warriors. So a lot of old models got updated, and the Phoenix Lords. So they've all been given absolutely baller models like this, which I did in my previous video, as you can clearly see, like Baharoth here. and this model has yet to be updated in over 20 years. So he looks absolutely baller. And I did these in yesterday's stream alongside Asman, another model that has not been updated in over 20 years, and he looks incredible. And obviously I've already primed him. You also have the newest of the models, and arguably the one that was the biggest fun to put together, Lycus of the Whispering Web. I mean, you just look at that and you think, wow, like that must have been fun to try and put together. And I'm going to say, yes, this was fun to put together. Not always the best ways. And finally, there is Fugrin of the Fire Dragons, which is done in a slightly different base, so when he gets painted, his cards will pop more. And his enormous fire pike, which clearly indicates that he's compensating for something. But those are the Phoenix Lords. They were what I did in yesterday's stream, which I think is still available. And today we're actually doing the Aspect Warriors themselves. So we're putting together at the minute the Swooping Hawks, which are absolutely awesome. I've put together 3 of the 5, so we now need to finish off putting these ones together. So the wing packs for number 4 should be done by now, hopefully. So once again, I'm going to apply a bit of glue and glue that onto there. There we go. So that's the wings done. So now he just needs to have, much like the last one, he needs to have the arms done. So like I did with the last one, where I had to connect both the arm joints together, I'm going to do that yet again. Sure I know where it's going. Okay, that's fine. Make sure to remove any horrible standing out in knobbly bits. There we go. And apply a little glue to the end before we shove the arm into place, like so. I'm going to want it to line up properly, please. Thank you. I'll look at it from the bottom angle rather than the top so I can see. And that can now be set into place. Once that's settled, we can move on. Put that arm on, as to say. And while we're at it, let's actually flip this over and see what I need to get cut out for this last one. So 42, 43. Okay. Oh, here it is, 42. Yep, 42. 43 and 45, which will be his. This will be a second one without a helmet. So 42, 43. Oh, there's 45. Let's cut that out, which is the helmetless head with the baller-looking spiky hair. And where's 43? Where's 40? Here it is. There we are. Snip. Snip. Nice. Oh dear, there's a little bit of extra spruce on some of these. That's okay. And just, again, just take the shears to it, just very gently just cut it away, and any bits that are still popping, use the remover and just very gently just rub over it with the edge, just to smooth it out a bit. There we are. And much like the last one, I'm just going to connect the arms together first, and this arm has got extra spruce as well popping out, which on the worst point, which is the joint. So there we are, all done. Once again, a little bit of glue, and now we take the arm and slip the hand into the joint, like so. Make sure it's all lined up properly. Lined up. Yep, lined up properly. There we are. So that's fine. Put the leg onto this one. Now that the torso's dried on properly. Pardon me. There we go. And the trick with a lot of these really is a case of I've got to let them dry into place first before I start anything else, like moving anything around or stuff like that. So they've all got to glue properly and solidly into place, and once I know that, once I start moving stuff around they're not going to break off, that's fine. So I think we're there. So we don't need any more of this excess spruce now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that excess spruce, I'm just going to shove it into the box, because that's still spruce that you can use at some point, I'm sure, or something, I'm sure. Kind of a shame that there wasn't an extra jump pack, otherwise you could have potentially made another swooping hawk, but I was onto it, so I'm assuming they'll probably do the same thing for the other ones as well. Put that over there. Okay. I'll apply glue to the shoulder joints in advance, start with, and we will now bring the arms into place. Make sure they're lined up properly, which they are. Good stuff. Make sure I've got enough glue on there. There we go. Good stuff. And apply the helmet, which I will point in probably in a slightly different position to the others, as they're all looking to their left. I'm going to have this one look to the right, just to add a little bit of a difference. I think the last one will also have facing slightly more to the right. Yeah, in fact this one will have him kind of facing forwards more than the others, with like a little bit of a tilt to his head maybe. Yeah, that works. Glue and plonk onto the base, like so. And there is another Aeldari. another one of our swooping hawks. Las gun in hand, ready to swoop and fire. Plonk him down, which means we're now down to our last one. The last one. The last of the swooping hawks. Once again, we're going to have to let some of these parts dry onto the actual model itself. There we go. So wings on, let them dry properly to the model itself before we carry on with the next part. Well, the last part, shall we say. That's completely spelled wrong. How did that happen? Good stuff. So really, I don't really need to be reading this anymore. Outside of the fact that it comes obviously with the stats in the back. But I don't need to read the stats in the back here because I've got the codex. So all good. So I'll pop that somewhere out of sight. There we go. Dear me. Oh. And viewers, welcome on in. I hope you like Warhammer models, because you're going to be seeing me put together a fair few more. If you've got a favourite model, let me know in chat. I'd love to hear what models you guys like. So I think that's long enough now. I'm going to apply glue to the arms like last time. Oh, the shoulder joints. And then we're going to stick the arms on, which should be glued into place nice and firm now. Yep, perfect. I'm just going to slippy slidey, slidey slidey. Make sure that they are in place properly, so a little squeeze. Make sure they don't slide. Good stuff. I'm going to add a little more glue to the helmet head point. I'm going to stick him helmet on, looking good. And we've done it. And that is the last of our swooping hawks. There we have it, chat. That is that is all 5 of the swooping hawks complete. So we have, of course, 1, 2, their X-arch in front, 4, 5, their shrine in the front, and of course their Phoenix Lord in the front, or shall we say, leading them all. There you have it, chat. The Swooping Hawks and their Phoenix Lord Baharoth. Absolutely awesome. So that's taken me just under an hour and a half to put all these models together. I kind of figured that these guys would probably be the simplest of the lot because of how simple Baharoth was when I put him together yesterday. Still, they put up a little bit more of a challenge than I first thought, but that's okay. So, I'm now going to move them to the back so they can all stand together. Get the shrine just between those ones. There we go. The Swooping Hawks in all their glory. Nice. So that is one of the full set of the aspect warriors done. Woohoo! Drink. Ah, lovely jubbly. That's good. And now I need to take a tinkle. Oh boy. So chat, give me 2 minutes. I'm going to go to the blue, and when I get back we will open up our next set of aspect warriors, the warp spiders. BRB! Right, nice and refreshed. Let's carry on with this. The Whoop Spiders. So I assume these guys will be a little more challenging than the last. Or not, it could be either way. So let's point them out. Maybe, maybe not. But again, these are... Actually, they don't look too bad, I suppose, in a way. Once again, more transfers. There's the last one we had, so let's grab the transfer sheets, because there's not a lot of room over here for me to do anything with them. Where's that transfer sheet? There it is. Transfer sheets. I'll pop them over here, I guess. Anything else? Yep, I need this. Manual. Put the box over here for the time being. Just out of the way. Much like the last one, we'll do the same what I did with the with these guys, where I will do 2 without helmets, 2 with them. Yeah. Okay, well at least this one makes more sense. Right, first things first. Just check the back all the way. My gosh, this looks a little more complicated, but so first thing you need to do is you need to take part 63 and stick that down. So 63, which is here, you can already see that. And we're going to start by gluing down the Warp Spider's aspect shrine to its base piece. So carefully cut this one through because it is got very small knobbly bits and I don't want to risk breaking them. Come on. Maybe cut from this side this time around so I can get in there a bit better. There we go. There we go. So glue the aspect shrine to its base piece, which is much smaller than the rest. So you have a little piece like that. So let's create the X-Arch, which can be built two different ways apparently. So he can be built with, okay, so the X-Arch can be built in 3 different ways apparently. He can be built with 2 like big bladed arms outwards and maybe with extra arms underneath if you so choose. Pardon me. Yeah. Huh. Do you know what? I'm gonna do the X-Arch with 4 bladed arms rather than 2 extra like web blasters underneath. I mean, they're not called web blasters, but you know what I mean. Right. So we need the base piece, which is 2324, which he's going to stick to. Now where's 24? Oh, here's 24. Oh great, it's going to be one of those where I've got to switch back and forth between one of these, isn't it? Oh, what fun. What fun. There we go. Oh, I see. Well, that's easy. Easy cake, easy as cake. A little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue there. Just dip, dab, dab. Here, there, and everywhere. And one piece done already. Lovely. So we need 3 and 1, 3, 1, 5 and 4. Okay, here's 4. Funny that they put 4 on this one. It's like, where's... So you're looking at it thinking, oh, where's 5? It's like, 5's not there. Where's 5? Come on. Oh, here's 5. Okay. 5. Okay, 5. And now we need to grab 1. Where are you? Come on. Oh, here's 3. Yeah, 3 and 1. So 3. Oh, I see them. Here they are. Just took a a little bit to find them. There we go. Just need to clean this piece up before we carry on, because there's a little bit of excess spruce that's kind of popping, and we don't want that. Okay. Now where's that excess piece? There it is. Right here on the leg. So I'm just going to move that. Might be a bit worrisome when you first do this stuff, but I've been doing these models enough to know, I mean, just take your time and you'll get through this. There we go. Okay, so that should be good enough now. We'll just check that that goes into place. Okay, not going to pop anywhere. Nope, that's fine. Okay. So once again, glue on the inside the shoulder pads, joining parts, and plonk. There we go. Torso. Let torso dry a minute, just so it all comes together nicely. Knee joint there, I see. Okay, nice. Glue. Yep. Leg, kind of extending it outwards a little bit. How's this going to look? Oh, I see. Yeah, so one leg's going to go there, the other leg's going to go down here. Oh, I see. Yep, there it is. Yep, the joining part. Love it when I just find out. Okay, that's how that works. Just going to clean up just a little bit more. And while I'm at it, as that leg quickly dries, I'm just going to let the torso dry before I put the next leg on. And then we glue him onto this little base bit here. I'm going to clip away. Now what is it? 10, 21 and 22. Because I want this guy to be wielding blades for arms. Oh yeah, and his blade arms as well. I will cut them loose as well. So 16, which is right here. I want this particular X-arch to be like this is the kind of X-arch who's going to jump out of the warp and he's going to slice you up with his blades. Like that's the kind of X-arch of the warp spiders you want to see. Like this guy's not afraid to get right up in your face and just cut you up, slice you up. There we go. There's his arms. And yes, his arms, not specifically his backpack yet. I need to grab that, which is 10, which is, yeah, here it is. Backpack piece 10, right here. One thing to note is that they're jump packs, for which allow them to jump into the warp, are missing just one set extra of arms that Lycus has. So, so then we need 21. So let me just get this in the right position so I see where everything goes. Sorry. 21. One where's 22 is over here. Oh yes, there is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. One, and use my other hand to do the other one. Nice that these arms actually slot into the actual joints nice and easily. There we go. 1 and 2. So one comes forward a little bit more than the other. Let that glue into place a little bit. We use something to keep it just slightly suspended off of the ground. I'll use my knife here just to keep it, just the parts just a little bit higher, so it doesn't kind of like push the parts out. There we go, just a little bit like that. That should be fine. Excellent. Okay, so that's bladed arms, all that. Let me just check if there's anything else here that I need to cut loose before we do it. Ah, the helmet. Okay, the helmet. Ah, interesting. So the helmet actually has a couple different varieties. That's nice. So I could essentially do him without a helmet or any other way. So how shall we do him, methinks? Okay. So if I do 75, I'd need 74 to go with it. 80, I'd need 80 for the helmetless version, which can be either 81 or 82. We'll just have a look at them. Okay, that's how that one looks. Where's 82? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see. What I'll do is I'll do it. What's 57? What's that like? Oh, yeah, I see. Well, you know what? Let's go with the proper one. I want him to look, you mean like absolutely baller. I want him to look like, oh yeah, he's looks cool. Oh yeah, I see. Yep. Wait, is that the right one? Wait. Yeah. I think I'll go with 70. Is it 75 or 79? 79, I think. So 79 is the helmet head choice I will pick. So let's cut that out. If I can. Nice and easily. 79. So 79 and 78, which is the connecting part. Where is 78? It is here. Okay. 78, 78, where is 70? Oh, it is 78. So this is the joining part from the head. It's also got the mandibles. So we'll cut that loose. There we go. Pop it out. Pardon me. And we're just going to very gently add a little bit of glue on the inside and plonk the head into place, like so. Nice. So that's the head done. Ah, itchy nose. Let's plop his second leg on now, because I think the torso's dried up enough. A bit of glue, and we want to make sure that slots properly into place, like so. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So once again, just going to let that dry into place. Or can we actually just go straight into it? Oh, we can go straight into it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go straight for it. I'm just going to glue. Add glue to the feet, like so. And we're going to glue the legs straight into the base part. There we go. Just like that. Nice and easy. Good stuff. So they should be just about glued done now. Pardon me. So next would be we best place his arms on next, and then once we've done the arms, we can then slot the backpack on. So I will do that now. I will actually go straight for the arms. Arms on. Hell yeah. And then glue to the back here, and I'm going to slot this backpack straight on afterwards. You think? Yeah, you think. I hope. Nope. Is this gonna go into place, or is the arm? Or is this arm in a bad place? Hang on. I think the arm's in a bad place. Hang on. Let's try that again. Yeah, the arm is in a bad place. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, this has actually taken less time than I imagined it would. So now the heads. Bless you, girl. You alright? Hey. Oi, calm down. Don't you start being a hooligan, mister. Glue that on. Look at that. That didn't take long at all. The Warp Spider's X-Arch, and I did him with 4 blades. That looks awesome. That didn't take long at all. I'm very impressed. Pop him there to dry up. Have a drink. Lovely. Crack my knuckles a little bit, some a bit stiff. Ooh. Hopefully I won't need this anymore. Let's see how long it takes before I'm proven wrong. So 25, 26 is the next ones we need to cut out. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So these are the proper orc spiders themselves now. A bit extra there we don't want. Let me read this. I think the spruce is getting in the way here. Trying to keep up the tabs with all you on the computer. But every time I look up after a few minutes, my monitor goes black, so I have to keep touching my monitor to say, "Don't worry, I'm still here." There we go. Got that glue up. Okay, there's 27, 28, which is the feet. Just spotted them. Oh, and the dog's farted again. Ugh. Ugh. Damn dog farts. Ugh. Do I have any kind of emotes that can exclaim the disgustingness of what I'm smelling? Come on, I must do. I've got loads of mates online here. But surely there must be an emote for that kind of stuff. Ugh. Save me, corgi. Yep. There you go. That's what I'm smelling right now, guys. Ugh, corg sick. Oh, sorry. Thank you to Corgi Cam for those awesome emotes. Ugh. Seriously, stop farting. In fact, that better just be farts what I'm smelling. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. What are you doing down there, boy? Hey? Oh, hello. Yeah. What are you doing down there? Right, where's 25? 25 I'm guessing the torsos are over here. Yes, they are. Okay, so 25, 26. There's 25. Again, nice that they're pretty much just full-on torsos, minus obviously the arms. So all you have to do is just locate which is the appropriate torso and cut them free. Nice. Whew. There we go. 25 and wait, which one is it? 20, 26. Okay, 26, 26, 26. Where is 26? There it is. Oh, this one's also got a very small little dangly bit, which is on a very small bit. Careful. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So, glue the torso together as to be expected. There we Lovely. Torso. Good stuff. Legs, like so. Let me flip to the next page so I can see what else I need to do. I need to cut 30 out. Where is 30? Oh, there's 30. 30, which is his big ass weapon. There's a hell of a weapon. I think these are torrent weapons as well, so these things can certainly do some damage. Nice. And 32. Is 32 over here? Yes, it is. 32. Oh, and then I have to choose the base piece out of a few. That's nice. It's nice that it gives you a selection of what base you want from. 57, 58, 59. Nice. Well, 57 obviously. I'm going to do it in order. There we go. Is that all of it? No, one more piece to snip away. There we go. Good stuff. And, oh, that's interesting. Oh, oh, okay, I see. Right. So it actually encourages you to put them all together first before you put the helmet on. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, these guys are pretty simplistic in how they've been done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, it's nice that they're all pretty much built the same way. There's no like extra bits and bobs or whatever. That's fine. Oh, okay. So there's actually web warp parts which are right here, which is like warp area bouncing outwards. So you can actually add these extra parts on them as well to imply, oh, they're jumping out of the warp. That's cool. I like that. So where are we? I will focus entirely on putting them together first, and all the other bits afterwards, I guess. So yeah, okay. But may as well do the head first. So it has to be, there's 4 64s. Let's just see if that is correct. Wait, 5 64s. Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, there is 5 64s. That's alright. I'll cut a 64 out now. And, well, helmet them up. So, yeah, so then you have 60, so I have 65, which is the helmet for this one. Next one we'll do unhelmeted, and there are multiple unique unhelmeted faces for these guys, which is nice. So hey, you mean pick your poison. Which helmet do you want? Which face do you want? A little bit of glue. I'll just do that now. So tear away. Come on, there you go. Wink. Wink. Sticky fingers, there we go. Torso's done now, so let's do the leg. There we go, yeah. Leg kind of jointed inwards, or outwards depending on how you look at it. Ah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Let me just check how this is going to look before I glue anything down. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to glue this base piece down now into the appropriate corner of this block here, like so. So there should be plenty of room for him to get his foot down afterwards. Lovely jubbly. Good. So now that the legs are done, we need to slot his backpack on. Once again, glue on the back. Grab the backpack with the extended arm, which is going to help hold his torrent weapon. There we go. Nice. Lovely jubbly. Spruce there. In fact, I'm not even going to go at it with the you know what, because that's just going to knock the leg loose. There we go. Let that dry for a second, and then we apply this arm and connect the three socket joints. So we have the tube there, which connects to the lower part here, connecting part underneath connects to there, and finally we just slot his hand on afterwards, which just joins up to his hand grabbing the top, so his arm basically. Easy. Oh, lovely. So while that all dries together, before we move on, let's get another torso done. So 42, 41. I just want to get these torsos done, get them out of the way as quick as we possibly can, so we can get this done more efficiently and quickly. Nose. I don't think I'll be doing all of these models tonight, chat, just because obviously I've been working all day and this is kind of like my wind down time, and of course I mean I will fatigue myself if I push myself too hard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep going until I can get these particular models done before we end the stream tonight. But we'll worry about the fire dragons, I reckon, in the next stream. So yeah, you get a free parter. Wait a minute. Where is 43? Where am I looking? Oh, there's 43. So where's 44? Oh well, so. Where's 44 then? Where are you, 44? And obviously for 44 I need to give him a helmetless head, like what I did for previous ones, because we want variety in our models. So let me look at the heads. One with a tied top knot, one with a really big top knot. 73, I think. $45. 47. Where are you? 47. Maybe it's over here. You and I run blind to the bloody bat when it comes to some of these. Oh, there it is. I see 47 now. Of course it was there. I just wish these numbers would be more numeric rather than go, oh, 47, 30, 15, like, that's just confusing. Okay, and 44, Jesus. See, I'm just trying to find the foot, and there it is, okay. And you end up jumping back and forth between all the others in the process. There we go. In the base piece, which is going to be for this one, 48. And I think the last one doesn't even get a rocky base. Sucks to be that guy. Number 5 does not even get an awesome rocky base. He just goes straight onto it, the base itself. He doesn't get any like extra bits and bobs. Too bad for you. Oh well, I guess I could use some of the warp bits, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe not. Right. There's one head on. Yep. Go one arm up, like so. Torso. Glue the torso together on these models and really make them pop. Okay, so I might be a little biased here, but I actually reckon I'm actually taking less time doing the warp spiders than I did the swooping hawks. So what happened there? I wonder. Anyways, right. Now comes the fun part. I have to join 3 points up on the this model now for this gun. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that was that was too perfect. Wow, that was just one motion, and the gun's in place. Incredible. I did not think it was going to be that easy. Can I do the other arm now? Oh, my stomach's growling. Why? I had my block ramen before I started streaming. Why am I hungry now? Oh, it takes you out of you, chat, I tell you. It takes it out of you. There we go. And can I connect the arm properly? Please. No, that's not connecting. Bring the arm a bit further forward. Oh dear, now the arm is drooping completely in the wrong place. There we go. There we go. The arm Nice. Okay, arms in place. Glue. Helmet on. Nice. And now we will glue feet. There we go. Hot dang. Look at that, chat. There you have it. Whoop, spider! Awesome. So that's one of the standard soldiers done. So, hey, another one down. Let's cut the rest of these guns out of place and get them lined up. So 46. Where is 46? Where is it? It's over here. Oh, there it is. 46 here. Snip. And another snip here. There we are, 46 and 48. There's 48, there's 48. Again, just EP doggos, EP dogs. Nice, 48. And so that's all of that pretty much right there. So let those parts dry together, and that's actually what I'll do is I'll separate them into sections like so, and we will cut out the next load, glue some of them parts together, cut the next load out. So basically just get these last three out in a batch. So next one. As long as I glue the most important parts together and just let them dry in advance first, we'll be good to go. Nine, 50 and 49. There you go. 50. I'll also cut out 31 as well. So that's the last one. So is it 31? There's 33, 34, which is the last part. So that's actually just cut them clean off the spruce, which is the torsos, and get them out of the way and pop them to the sides. So these ones are there, this one here, like so. Good stuff. Now we need the torsos, so 50, here's 50. Nice. So that's 50. 51. Pardon me. Oh dear me. I have got a bad cough coming. Oh dear. I've definitely got something wrong with my throat. Maybe some talking with all of you chat. 52 here. Four. Yeah, we cut the 64s out and put them with the corresponding plates, because that's where the heads are going to be. It's a case of picking the appropriate heads for them. So. And the last one will again want to be one I think number 70 will be the last head without the helmet. Nice. Okay. So what else do we need? 59. Cut that out for model there. What boy? What's that noise, boy? 54. What? You having the heckies again, boy? You're gonna have the hecking zoomies. On 56. Okay, I think that's all of the parts for that one. Which means the last parts are going to be over here then. 57. Well, most of the parts, I guess. I still need a few from bits and bobs from here. 56, 39, which is the end part here. Blue, make sure that part goes. Yeah, easy. Cakewalk as usual. to see how the wolf spiders are quite a popular new set of models, really. What's the matter, boy? Well, you don't want to go on the sofa. If I put you on the sofa, you're just going to want to jump down again, boy. You are? Don't give me that like huck. Don't hawk me, boy. Okay. Helmet's on. Now, what's the last few pieces? 34. There it is. 34 down here. There. Pardon me. Nice. Glued into place. 36, which is the feet. Foot size 36. And 35, which I assume is either on this one or it's going to be on the other piece. Of course it's over here, isn't it? We're going to need to get 38, to cut 38 off as well. Oh joy. Snip. Snip. Snip and oh, nearly snip. There we go. 40. It's 40 on here somewhere. In fact, you know what I'm going to do before I carry on? I'm going to cut the extra parts, which is like warp energy, kind of popping off of these parts. I'm going to cut them off in advance and have them to the side. Yeah, snip, snip, snip. Is there only 3 parts that have warp energy? Okay, apparently there's only 3 parts. Oh well, that's fine. Is there anything else on here I need to cut through? No, it does not look like there is. So the last few bits must be over here then. 35, yep, there it is. Part 35. And part 40. There they are. So if I've done it, so if I'm correct, I think we've officially cut away all of the, I think we've got it all off now. Well, I think. I could be entirely wrong. Let me just double check these. On weapon, backpack. Both legs, weapons, arm, backpack. I think I've got it right, yeah. Yes, I think I have, and I've already done the head, so. Yeah, I think I've cleared all the spruce off now. And like I said, there is excess spruce parts, but obviously not enough to build a full miniature, so. Let's move on to the next part, which is putting the bodies together. So we'll start over here. I'm going to glue the legs on to each of them. Each one of them's going to have their legs glued onto place. So. Sure it's in place properly. Yep. So legs done. We'll put their bases with their corresponding places as well, just to make it easier for myself. Oi. I think the boy does want to go up on the sofa. We'll have a look and see in a moment. Well, I'll go and have a look and see. All legs done. Yeah, do those legs. Got those legs, and I got those legs. Nice, one's joined at the waist, one's joined at the knee, and they both go together roughly the same way for each. There we are. Let the legs dry on. Do you still want to go up, boy? Have you changed your mind? Guess he's changed his mind. Ah, lovely. The fun part is going to be where I have to see how this next part's going to glue on to this once we get there. Not to mention we have the excess like warp energy parts as well. In fact, let me just check this a second. Does this kind of connect them somewhere? Does it join to anything? Doesn't seem to. Whoopsie daisy. Don't drop stuff. Danny, don't drop them. Keep the bits together. There we go. That'd be great if I mean drop it and it's just like, oh, you broke it. Like, what? No! That'd be a disaster, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I can just put them pretty much wherever I want, really. That's okay. It's just basically extra bits if you want it. In fact, it even says it on here. However you want. Right. Backpack. So the legs have dried on enough now, so glue the backpacks on. There we are. What are you snorting for, girl? Snort, snort, snort. The backpack on. And third. Yep. 1, 2, 3. That's all of the backpacks now on now. So their bodies are all pretty much assembled. So the only thing left to do is to take their weapons and naturally attach them. Simple, really. And yes, I was right, they are torrent weapons. Awesome. Oh, lovely. Wait, blow my nose. Oh, I better have a fun time blowing my nose with my little dude in the corner down here. Oh, with that big snout. That big cute boopable snout. Boop! Okay, let's go straight for the arms, for the weapons now. Considering the first one was a piece of cake to slip on, I'm hoping the same will be the case for this one. And it is. Jesus. Seriously, the warp spiders must have the easiest to assemble weapons. I suppose it's because there's 3 joining parts on each of them, and those joining parts really help to make it easier to assemble. Because it's like, don't worry, you can't mess this up. Just make sure you join the socket joint up here. It is important, and then the rest will just slide into place naturally, which I think is very cool. So once again, this one might be a bit more tricky. Yeah, a little bit more, nope, and yeah, just like the last one, it slides into place perfectly, and we just want to make sure that the tube down below is connecting up properly. Yep, there's another one, and this one's holding it much higher. So let's lay them down, let that dry, and then we'll do the last one. What, girl? Stop sniffing the glue. Now this one, arm, joint, and a little bit down here with the little hole. And once again, link up this joint hole and slide into place. And just give it a gentle push in the shoulder and in the little joint socket. And look at that, chat. All of their weapons are connected. So there's only one thing left to do for these now. We just have to attach the arms in the 2 joining parts, so the shoulder and the wrist, which I'll say is the finickiest part of these, and then we plonk the heads on and attach them to their appropriate bases before finally gluing them down. So let me just see how this space is going to look. If I place him on there, yep. So we'd need to go a little bit like that, I guess. Okay. I'm just going to get on with gluing that into place now. So there's enough for him for his foot. So if I've done this right, just double check again. Yeah, there's plenty of room for his foot. There we go, perfect. So that's in place. Let me check this one now. So this foot goes into, where does it go? There. And there. Oh, okay, that one actually doesn't really need to overlap too much. Okay. Once again, glue, 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 a glue, 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 and lay it on. Lay it on thick. Lovely jubbly. And the last one does not need any of these placed down because he's just going to pop his feet straight on there. Yep, and as expected, several of them have like, warp energy. You can just pop it wherever you want if you so choose. Just because this one is going to be very bland, I might pop a little bit of warp energy crackling off of there, like probably around the back area somewhere, just to make it pop a little bit more. Don't know which one I'll go with yet, but probably just something simple. Yeah, something like that. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. Right, arm. So now let's join the arm up one at a time. Glue in the sole of the jacket, and not enough glue on the pen. I might have to get more glue next time I go to town. And on the hand. Take the arm and oh god, this one's going to be fun. Wait, no, actually, no. Oh. Yeah, this one is going to be fun. Oh gosh. Come on. This one is going to be a bit tricky. Because my fat flipping fingers. Fat fingers and thumbs. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Almost, no. There we go. Use this to angle my arm down a bit. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Okay, that in there, and bring the arm up. And there we go. Okay. That is the fiddliest part for one done. Nice, the arm is officially in, so that's connected. And make sure it looks good. It looks good. Glue in the head pit. And we will apply glue it's going to be looking a little bit forward, I reckon. Yeah, that's nice. Good. So once again, glue to the foot where the joint is, and glue to the front foot there where he's about to connect his foot to the base. And slot in like so, and just twinkle his head around just a teeny bit, a teensy bit. There we go, ooh, a little bit of glue there. There we go. Another one of the warp spiders there, chat. Nicely glued together. We pop in with the other one. Let's move on to the next. Once again, the fiddly part, we got to do the arms. This is especially fiddly when you've got big fat fingers like me. So, oh boy, yep, oh, okay. Oh, wait, I think this one might not be as bad. No, I think I've got it. First try, here we go. Right in there. And connect the wrist with the hand. I'm using this to give me a little more extra room. There we go. So that's now in. And like the last one, I'm going to pop some glue, the neck joint, helmet on. I'm going to have him looking, I think, the other way slightly, if I can, because of these, the mandible parts kind of get in the way. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Nice. And now we just got to add glue, the base part here with his feet and the joining part of that foot, and clip clap into place. Ooh. Do try and stand up properly, please. Would be very helpful. There we go. Another one. Show us on camera. Just one left now. One more whoop spider to go. Lovely jubbly. In fact, no, he's not fully done. I actually know something extra I can do for him. I'm going to take one of these, which is this little piece of debris with like warp lightning coming out of it. Apply a bit of glue, because there's a lot more space. I'm going to stick that just at the back there, almost like implying, you know, oh, he's leaping out from the warp itself, and he's kind of like breaking the terrain behind him in the process. Just a little bit extra to really make it pop a little more. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's coming along really nicely. I'm nearly finishing off now. Now, box. I just need to get this last one ear done, and I'll have completed the warp spiders. I don't think, because of how long I've been going, I'm not sure if I'll actually do the fire dragons tonight, because I'm getting a bit fatigued. But that's okay, because I can still do another one tomorrow to finish off, because I've already done so much. But like I say to everybody who pops in, I mean, spread the word. Enjoy my stream. I do like to chat. So there we go. Last finicky part. I mean, I kind of like that they've got their tassels there to help guide the arm into place a little bit, but still a little bit finicky. Oh, and this one was the easiest of all the arms. Jesus, I love that the last one is always the easiest usually. There we go, last arm, and now we just need to, well, as expected, glue to the helmet. And again, this is one without a helmet, so his mandible is going to go a little bit under, because he's going to be facing towards where he's going to be shooting. And now we need to glue his feet down, and he may need to be held in place for this one, because he's got such teeny weeny points, feet pressure point places. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit of a pain to glue into place, but there you have it. That is all of the warp spiders. So before I finish off, I'm just going to let this dry into place a little bit. Gently plonk this down. Did you guys just do another fart? Ugh, stinky dogs. I hope that's what I'm smelling. You haven't done anything dirty. I've got stinky dogs. A little more debris and warp lightning. I'll plonk that just underneath him. Just vaguely underneath him, so it's just out of reach. So the lightning is kind of like popping outwards where he's like he's just leaped into real space again. Again, just kind of angle his feet just a little bit with his torso, just so his feet are in place and they're not going to come loose. I think I've got it. There we go. And pop him down. Come on, stand down. There we go. I'll pop him here. 2. In fact, I will take this last bit of warp lightning and I will angle this piece. Can I put it in the front? Will that work? No, it won't work. Not gonna work like that, I guess. No, actually, what I'll do is I'll pop it on this guy because he hasn't got a lot of terrain on his base, so let's actually make it a little more flashier. There we go. Just gonna, yeah, like that. There we go. Come on. So he's got like flashy terrain parts that are just like warping into real space. Careful, there we go. So now he's got like this extra bit of like warp energy like bursting out from his base. So that makes him stand out a little bit more from the rest of the brethren. 2, 3, 4. You got the X Arch, which again I equipped him with those lethal hit, dual linked blades times 4. So this guy's gonna be a monster in melee. You got him. You've got the Aspect Shrine itself, which serves as the token, and of course, so that, ladies and gentlemen, right there is the Warp Spiders, all fully assembled, and they of course go along with their Phoenix Lord Lycus the Whispering Web, who was a hell of a build to put together. In fact, she was the hardest out of all the Phoenix Lords for me to put together for obvious reasons, because of that enormous electrical web. And I think my boy wants to go out for wheeze. Let me just go and do that. Pop her in front of the rest of her Phoenix Lords. Wheeze, want to go out? You want to go out, dogs? Oh, you do? Okay. Go on then. Thank you. Good dogs. Good doggos. Oh, gosh. Tired now. But we have made incredible progress. That is... So we've completed the Swooping Hawks and the Warp Spiders. Woo! These are heck of fun models to put together. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Oh, so I want to continue. I really do want to continue, but I am knackered now. I am absolutely exhausted. Oh, being that it was originally a work day as well. So what I'm going to do, I'll make this decision up. I will stream. I'll set time for another stream, maybe tomorrow or whatever. Just depends on how much time I've got. And when I come back for the next stream, we will put together the Fire Dragons. And if we're lucky, maybe I'll do another model of something. Depends entirely. Whoops. Don't fall down and break my models, you stupid misshapen box. Rubbish. Oh dear. My phone's getting a little bit hot. But that's okay. Yep, that's fine. Right. Okay, chat. Thank you all for coming in today. We need to find ourselves someone to raid, because I always like to raid out to friends. So let me get ready. Let's see who I have. Let's see who I've got who's live today that we can go and bug. Okay, let's have a look. See. How many do we have? We do. Chamberlain with Goldine. Well, he's been going for a while. Let's take a look-see and see if there is anyone we can visit at the minute. I want to see, is this particular viewer available? Let's see if this particular viewer is available. I'm going to see if, because I tried this viewer the other day. I tried to raid and for some reason it didn't work. So I want to see if I start a raid now. Will it work? It does. Okay, it is working today. Okay. Right. Chat. Let's get ready to raid. We're going to raid out to Vixie. Vixie is an absolutely awesome Fox streamer. And I'm going to raid her because the past few days, actually since Party Animals got a huge update, she's been kind enough to let me play a lot of her games, games live on stream with her. So I want to raid out to her today to show the love. So I'm going to put my title as Hammy Raiding In. So if you've got anything you want to say as a raid message, chat, feel free to do it. That will be absolutely fine. And we will go and raid into Vixie. So make sure to say hellos. She is absolutely wonderful. She does great chat, great stuff. And who knows, if I've got time and I don't feel too exhausted, I might see if I can't join her again for a bit more Party Animals. We'll have to see. But again, chat, thank you all so hecking much for being here today for the stream. You've been wonderful. I will catch you all again in my next video. So thank you again, and I will see you all when I see you. Bye. See you all later, chat.